Does he prevail? I mean, it seems like he's bitten off an awful lot in a short period of time. I watched Wilbur Ross on an interview yesterday, and he said he's trying to do in 90 days, which should probably take 4 years. But what odds do you ascribe to his being able to get these tariffs pushed through?
I think President Trump can make it happen. The issue is whether or not Congress and the courts are going to allow this to pass through. We saw 2 weeks ago, for example, a number of federal injunctions blocking the tariffs, and of course those were overturned on appeal, and likely some of those cases are going to go to the Supreme Court. The question being whether or not the president actually has the authority to institute these tariffs. I'm a lawyer. I think he does, but of course there are there's legitimate, there are legitimate grievances that Congress has the power over taxation. I would say that, those were, in terms of these tariffs, were delegated, of course, to the president and the executive branch. But then, of course, there's Congress. I mean, Rand Paul in Congress, in the Senate, tried to block the tariffs about a month and a half ago now, on these same grounds.
I did
And
not
yet,
know that, and that's astounding that
tied
the
vote.
defender of capitalism and free trade would want to block tariffs that are designed to balance trade. That doesn't compute for me. What's up?
Yeah, it was, it went to a tied vote. J.D. Vance cast the, the vice president cast the tied vote, and the tariffs stayed in place. But, Senator Paul, to his credit, he was essentially saying that Congress has the power over taxation, and of course that's true. But Congress has also delegated powers to the president in order to handle trade imbalances specifically for these purposes. So I think the tariffs are certainly legal. I think that they're necessary. And I really do think that Congress ought to be working on, a reindustrialization bill to codify these tariffs for the long run, and then, of course, to provide other sorts of relief to reindustrialize America. Because the reality is that without industry, without the ability to manufacture the necessities of life, we don't actually have a country. And this is why the very first piece of legislation in this country was the Tariff Act of 1789.
Well, what a great opportunity it presents to the United States today for a new source of revenue. I mean, it's going to be like found money, and we're not talking about a few dollars and cents. We're talking about potentially hundreds of billions, if not trillions of dollars. And plus, the opportunity that it poses for employment in our country as these companies start to build the plants that they have committed to, which total 10 or 12 trillion dollars as of the last count. I mean, that's earth-shattering news, is it not?